Come here, get paid. That is what Detroit's potential offering is for residents, or new residents, I should say. The program is called Make Detroit Home. The plan is going to award $500,000 in benefits to over 300 participants and up to $15,000 individually. Down payments, rent, even moving costs could be included. But do incentives create growth, or do they just create a situation of temporary migration where people come for the benefits? I'm even going to take it a step further than that, Charlie, and say, if New York gets so bad and we get to the point like Detroit where you need bailouts and everybody's gone and you just can't sustain yourself to the point you have to pay people to try to come back. I mean, is this where we're going?
Yeah, and let me tell you something. You guys missed what I said before.
About the 2008.
No, about how New York could be like Detroit. So I actually spent some time in Detroit. I had to give a speech down there. I got to know some people in the business community. Detroit is in an economic renaissance right now. Okay, they started from zero. Remember, they defaulted on their bonds, right?
And declared bankruptcy.
They declared bankruptcy, started from zero, and then business people came in and did what the market does. Stuff was cheap. Go to downtown Detroit. It is really nice. Good restaurants. The Detroit Athletic Club is the best athletic club I've ever been to in my life. And I thought I'd go down there and I'd see
But it hit
Hold on.
rock bottom.
But that's how capitalism works.
Wait, I was going to ask
if you were hearing
still want to burn it down.
You know why I like this program? Dan Gilbert of Rocket Mortgage was
he's
the
one of the guys
who
Renaissance.
really came in after bankruptcy and invested. This is funded by private investors. So what I like about this isn't the city or the government saying, here, come move, here, benefits, handouts, free cell phones, free health insurance. These are private investors who maybe have a stake in downtown.
They do.
And have said, come on in. And it's a group of us who want to attract entrepreneurs and business people and help build a flourishing environment. I like that because that's private money, and they are always smarter with money than the public sector. So if they want to put their money where their mouth is, I actually like that.
I like that too.
But you should point out that there is government involved. The government is conducive to business. I can't remember the mayor's name, but he's a former businessman. He is very conducive to business. And here's the other thing: people forget New York City has hit rock bottom in the 70s. I was here at the time. I was living in Westchester, but had family in the Bronx. I mean, I remember what the Bronx was like. There was a renaissance when Ed Koch became mayor. And that's when the city came back. We started getting crime under control. We started getting the budget under control. Business came back. Wall Street came back. All the property values that fell very low on the Lower East Side, in places like Park Slope, which you can't touch right now, entrepreneurs started going in there, buying them. And that's when capitalism rises. You do have to reach.
You've seen it once here, but let me just ask you this, Brian.
Yes.
What I'm hearing from these guys, and I like the points that Charlie and Taylor made, but if you came back and you made Detroit so great and it's private capital and downtown is awesome, then shouldn't people just want to come there? Why do you have to pay them to come there?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Sometimes moving is a big deal, right? So maybe you need a big incentive to uproot your life and go to Detroit. But you got to ask yourself, what are you buying here? Okay, Detroit's been governed by a Democrat mayor for, I believe, 64 straight years.
The new guy's a little different, just so
It's a woman, I think.
Well, no, but then there was she might be new, but there was the guy that was in between that took over after bankruptcy that restored a lot of sanity. I forgot his name, but he's the guy that the
okay, so all I'm saying is this, okay? Detroit's having some problems with these teen mobs right now. We've seen stories like that around the country. What are they going to do about that? They're going to crack down on that, or are they going to create constructive engagement opportunities?
Downtown Detroit is very, very safe.
Okay, but I'm just telling you right now, they're having that problem. Here's what I'm saying. Let me just finish this. Are they going to be serious about crime? Are Democrats running Detroit going to be serious about crime? Are they going to want to tax the rich now that the rich are interested in this city? What are they going to do about these basic bread and butter things?
I think they are.
If you trust Democrats to do that, Detroit might be great. And just know what you're getting.
And that's exactly what I'll just say we saw in Chicago as well. A lot of companies explicitly leaving, not even because the taxes were high, which they are, or the regulation which was high, which it is. But Brian, to your point, because of that crime, a lot of it teenage mobs, downtown throughout what business wants to set up in there? So look, I appreciate, Taylor, to your point that this is private capital. I'm glad to see that. But what businesses want is not a little handout of a couple $1,000s. They want that long-term certainty that they can build a plant and 5, 10, 15 years down the line, the rules of the game.
I don't want to be Pollyannish about this, but I've been there. Okay, I spent time there. That place is a lot different under the political leadership that is there now. Crime in downtown Detroit is very low. Now, Detroit is bigger than downtown Detroit, and many parts of it are devastated from people leaving, and there's abandoned houses, and obviously factories, the manufacturing bases shell is hollowed out. But what Dan Gilbert and what others have done in downtown Detroit is just amazing, and they're doing it because they're in partnership with. Okay, they're Democrats, but they're not the Looney Tune that we have here or in Chicago, and
Can I tell you a secret? You didn't used to have Looney Tunes like that in Minneapolis either. And now you do.
Well,
so you just got to believe that the Democrats in Detroit are not going to go the way the Democrats are going across the country. I hope you're right. I'm rooting for Detroit, not the Tigers,
I don't
but
know.
Detroit. But I just don't know.
I don't know. But by the way, in New York City, very conservative people were Democrats for many years. You know why? Because they wanted to vote, and they wanted because this was but they were right of center. I know this for a fact. So it's hard to sort of generalize with the Democratic Party now. If the new mayor comes in and starts channeling Zoran Mandami or Bernie Sanders, then obviously
That's
you're
the
right.
question,
But I don't think so.